Only one person could have sang this song without the whole world making fun of him. And the way he dressed and the way he presented himself was so much of the new wave movement, he became kind of, not say a parody of himself, but an immense example of how a cute young boy or young man can make tons of money on a song that makes no sense by an artist that basically is just dressing up like a sea pirate. So today we're going to talk about probably one of the greatest songs of the early 1980s. It's by Adam and the Ants. It's called AntMusic. Now, Adam Ant, or Adam and the Ants, put this out as part of their third single from their UK album, Kings of the Wild Frontier. Now, in the UK, it was Adam and the Ants, but in America, it was pretty well Adam Ant. Now, AntMusic, often stylized in inverted commas, peaked at number 2 in the UK in January 81, being held off the top spot by the re-release of John Lennon's Imagine after his murder in New York City on December 8, 1980. In Australia, the single spent 5 weeks at number 1 in the Kent Music Report and earned the band platinum certification for sales of over 100,000 copies. It also reached number 2 in South Africa, number 4 in Ireland, and number 6 in New Zealand. In North America, the song reached number 14 on the U.S. Rock Albums and Top Tracks charts, as well as number 19 on the National Disco Action Top 30 chart, alongside Dog Eat Dog and Kings of the Wild Frontier. But it did find underground success in Canada, but did not chart. New Music and other music shows showed it quite often, but it went nowhere. Now, the music video to AntMusic features the group playing in a discotheque with a giant jukebox to match the lyrics and persuading the young audience to turn away from disco and dance to new style AntMusic. The music video was directed by Steve Barron, so they made the top 30 disco charts on a song that said "Don't listen to disco music." It was common for Ant, or Adam and the Ants, to record new versions of his pre-1980 compositions for the B-side of his singles. For this single, a song dating back to pre-Ant's band The B-Sides in '76 called Fall In was used. The song was co-written by Ant and Leicester Square and originally titled Fallout until the Police released a song by that name in May '77. A recording has surfaced of the song being performed by the Ants at a private preview show in Muswell Hill bedroom on May 5th, 1977. Following Square's departure, Ant added new lyrics referencing the band regular rehearsal space at the Screen on the Green Cinema in Islington. The resulting version was first recorded as a home demo in Putney in July '77, and a full band demo was recorded at Decca in August 1978. The version of the AntMusic B-side was recorded in 1980 during sessions for the Kings album at Rockfield Studios. The song has been a frequent feature of Ant's live setlists, both with the Ants and the solo from '77 to present day. Live versions have been released on the '94 live album AntMusic, The Very Best of Adam Ant, Disc 2, and an excerpt from one on the 2014 documentary, The Blue Black Hussar, directed by Jack Bond. The '78 Decca Studios version appears in full as closing credit music on the 2015 DVD live album, video album, Dirk Live at the Apollo. Now, Square's later band, the Monochrome Set, also continued to perform a version of the song with new lyrics under the title Fallout. The song appears as a B-side to the '79 single He's Frank's Slight Return, as well as the 1979 Peel Session. Another joint Ant Square composition titled Fat Fun, which had similar shared ownership between the two bands, albeit again with differing lyrics, was recorded by the Ants at Rockfield Studios but not released until 2000 on the Ant box set. Now, the idea about the song, it's a toe tapper for sure, but the video kind of lacks in a little way because it matches the lyrics, but the videos are not strong. But the interesting lyrics, and it seems like a children's rhyme. This is one said, "Don't tread on an ant, he's done nothing to you. There might come a day when he's treading on you. Don't tread on an ant, you'll end up black and blue. You cut off his head, legs come looking for you." And the refrain, AntMusic, it's like, I think they repeat AntMusic 11, 12 times during the song. Now, just as a breakdown, Robbie Williams recorded a cover version on the B-side of his single No Regrets in '98, which was used in A Bug's Life. Now, Hype On Love Wheel recorded a cover of the song that was included on the compilation album Freedom of Choice, Yesterday's New Wave Hits, as performed by Today's Stars. So number 1 in Australia, number 30 in Belgium, number 4 in Ireland, number 41 in the Netherlands, number 6 in New Zealand, number 2 in South Africa, Springbok Radio, Sweden, number 11, UK, number 2, US Dance Club songs, all three at 19 for Dog Eat Dog, AntMusic, Kings of the Wild Frontier, and US Mainstream Rock on Billboard. Now in Australia, the 81 charts, year end, it was number 3 overall, New Zealand number 27, South Africa number 20, UK number 30. Now certifications went platinum in Australia, 70,000 copies, and UK it went 500,000 copies. Now, talking about Adam and the Ants, ladies and gentlemen, again, looking like a pure dandy all the way through. The idea about the lineups changed quite a bit through the years, and the idea, ladies and gentlemen, only 3 albums can you remember of Adam and the Ants before Adam Ant went solo. Now, single wise, it was always going to be this. It's going to be best known of the Adam and the Ants sides. But the first single, of course, Young Parisien, Xerox in 79, 1980, Car Trouble, Kings of the Wild Frontier, Dog Eat Dog, which won 4 in the States, AntMusic, of course, Young Parisien, the re-release, Xerox, a re-release, Car Trouble, a re-release, Kings of the Wild Frontier, re-release, number 2 in UK. So 81, Stand Deliver went number 1, Prince Charming went number 1, and Rap went number 2, 3, and Deutsche Girls went number 13. As Adam Ant, Goody Two Shoes did very well across the board. Finally got that breakthrough in Canada he was hoping for, which hitting number 4. Desperate but Not Serious, but the biggest bomb, of course, was by 83 was All Faded Out. Strip was a very good song, but never went anyplace. Now, Adam and the Ants at the time, connection with Boy George, connection with Culture Club, Sushi and the Banshees, again, post-punk, new wave artists. Basically, as interesting a band, but ironically, ladies and gentlemen, they were nominated for Best New Artist at the Grammys in 1982. That was the big year because Prince Charming, Stand Deliver, and Kings of the Wild Frontiers got a lot of recognition that year. Now, ironically, a lot of people said Momentum could have been better if, again, John Lennon wouldn't have dominated the charts. Best known for being on CBS, but he also appeared on Decca. And if anybody wants to find out more about the band, past, present and probably future, adam/ant.net. I'd check it out because there's some interesting stuff on there. Now, the Adam Ant, known as Stuart Leslie Goddard in his regular life, he still tours on occasion to great fanfare throughout the world. A very handsome dude, was an actor as well, best known for his work on Northern Exposure, other performances as well. He, I want to talk a little bit about, he did a lot of TV work in Canada. He played himself in the Motown 25, Yesterday and Today and Forever. Was on Amazing Stories as well. He was on Sledgehammer, and again, Northern Exposure, the series. In the very, very interesting episode called Heroes, where he played Brad Bonner. And, acts occasionally as well. Done some theater work as well, and mostly in the U.S. The States, and some England. So again, Words of Nomination, like I said, the big one, Best New Artist in 1982. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a chance to see the original video, because there's the computer enhanced one, it's a very interesting song and a very interesting video. It sums up the time. You could do anything back then, look like Adam Ant, and it was a catchy tune. And like I said, we missed that era of the late 80s, late 70s, early 80s with the new romantic movement. I can't consider Adam Ant new romantic. I can consider him new wave. But new romantic, he was playing a character, the sort of Pirates of the Caribbean, Johnny Depp with a guitar, or very with better makeup. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's the story of Adam and the Ants' big hit, AntMusic. And like I said, if you grew up in the 1970s and 80s, this is for you. Have a good one. Bye.